Fix the view, man. Fix the view. Program time, man. You know what it is, player. Luis Ibarra was handing, man. Happy, what's today, Wednesday? Happy Wednesday, man. You know, hopefully everyone's having a blessed day. You know what it is, man. Get some Wednesday, you know? Stretch, hydrate, nice and easy. Get a little something in, a little pump. You know what I'm saying? Better than nothing, you know? Keep everything nice and tight. You know, stay ready for the next one, you know? So it's all about doing something, you know, even if it's very small, you know, 1 is better than 0. So we gotta get it, you know, foot forward, hydrate, you know, get that pump in, you know, elevate, you know, little by little, program time. Not program. You know what I'm saying? Try not to do too much too quick. Sometimes you stretch a little bit and you start moving around, you pull your lower back. You know what I'm saying? It's important to just stretch 20, 30 minutes, you know, 10 minutes. You know, start in, move out. You know what I'm saying? Get them little muscles in between, stretched out. Program time. Fire pump. You know what I'm saying? That's a fire pump. Fire, you can't extinguish this fire, you know what I'm saying? We extinguish fire, man. That's what firefighters do. You know what I'm saying? If we was on fire, bro, put them out. You know what I'm saying? Put them flames out, man. Taking heat down, man. Cooling shit down, man. You know what I'm saying? When he all hot, he's just mad, he hot. He boom, boom, boom. Trying to cool it down, man. Extinguish, you know what I'm saying? Extinguish that fire. Now it's program time. But that's what firefighters do, man. They get up in there and they put flames out, man. So if he's hot in there, boom, bam, 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 boom, bam. Extinguished. Total. You know what I'm saying? It's program time. Now I set myself. Happy Wednesday, you know what it is, man. Stay out of trouble. 4th of July, a bunch of people were getting shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, what is this, a terrorist attack? You know what I'm saying? That's not gangbanging, you know what I'm saying? You got a community activist. Some lady and her kid, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck? That ain't banging. We got Michael Myers running around the city. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? So, stay out of trouble, bro. It's all right to stay at home as long as you're being productive. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're just staying at home playing video games, that's out, you know? But if you're at home and you're doing things and you're able to generate income, you're able to do things from home, that's different because you're making progress from home. But if you're just at home, what are you generating? You what progress are you accumulating? It's program time. So that's what I'm saying, man. Stay home, but as long as you're productive. Nostrils gaming, you know what it is. And stay home on the weekends. Stay home. Don't go to them parties, bro. Stay out of LA. Stay, bro. Especially the holidays, bro. It never fails, man. I promise you, it's a guarantee. In LA, bro, it's like you already know it's gonna go down. Compton, East LA, Watts, all that shit. You know it's gonna go down. It's a matter of like where, you know what I'm saying? Where is it gonna go down? It's gonna go down though. But you know that stay out of there, bro. It surprises me when people show up to these hood parties, to these functions on 4th of July and all that, Compton, all that, East LA. Someone gets shot up, everyone's like all shocked. I'm like, bro, that's what it is. Like, if you know about East LA and Compton, all that, bro, you know that's just dangerous, bro. You're one argument and getting sparked up. You know what I'm saying? E56, Gus Rivers. Because gang banging is an emotional sport. You know what I'm saying? It's not a money sport. It's not a future sport. It's an emotional sport, like angry sport, a dominant, a man prideful sport. So don't do it. So when you're out there in the hood and you're at the function, everyone's ego's like this in the hood, bro. Everyone got one, bro. A little argument over a cheeseburger. It's an emotional sport. Some people leave their house just hoping they get disrespected. It's a mental health thing. You know, if you leave your house hoping for some problem, like, you got mental health issues, bro. Like the homie that was, oh, that fool's active. That fool's crazy, huh? That fool's just shooting everybody. No, that fool got mental health issues. He's gonna roll yellows in the county, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna EOP yard, bro. Like, he gonna lick the sangre off the wall, you know what I'm saying? Like, no. J-Cat. There has to be law and order and everything. Even in jail, there's politics, there's rules, bro. You can't just do whatever you want. But we see so many fools out here just, It's like, dog, you got mental health issues, dog. You can't even do that in the pen, bro. They'll book you. Do that, you know what I'm saying? It's real. So that's what I'm saying. Like, when fools be like, that's the homie. Ooh, yeah, I forget mental health issues, bro. Yellows, bro, in the county. EOP line, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, bro, that shit, I used to think it was cool too, but when you get older, you're like, bro, you got mental health issues, bro. You want to spend the rest of your life in jail and mental health issues. I had those at one time. You know what I'm saying? I got past that phase. You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of fools like that, just shooting everything. These parties, like, bro, you got mental health issues. You're a terrorist, bro. Like all those shootings on 4th of July and all that, that's a domestic terrorist shit, bro. You can't even enjoy a cheeseburger at the barbecue, bro. This fool's tripping. He's just emotional that day. Just, fools is broke. In the hood, fools is broke. Just emotional. That's why I tell people, with all due respect, I wouldn't go to these hood parties. I wouldn't go to these fucking celebrations. I wouldn't go to none of these hood spots, bro, to eat nothing. You can't even enjoy a cheeseburger, bro. Everyone's hawking. You know what I'm saying? Get your ass a job, bro. Hey, what's up with that, bro? LA is cooked, bro. I love LA. I am Southeast LA, bro. But what I'm seeing, dog, what the fuck is that? Everyone's breakdancing, meeting up. All the Chicano rappers were all united now. Half of them ain't been to the joint, you know what I'm saying? You got fools shooting up community activists and the nurse at the hood function. over an argument. And I was in line first, homie. I came for the cheeseburger, homie. You get a job, bro. You get a job, you go get in and out 4x4, bro. How about that? Fuck all that free shit, bro. Go get you. Everyone's looking. That's why I don't go to no hood functions, bro. Everyone's looking for a handout, and they don't get it, they gonna shoot you. You know what I'm saying? Shit's crazy. It's cook season, man. It's program time. Hey, Andrew, big homie, was having play. I'm telling you know how many shootings I've seen on 4th of July in LA? East LA, 4 people were shot. Over here, 4 people were shot. 4 people got blown up over here. What the fuck? It's stupid. You know what I'm saying? They ain't partying. You call that a party? People go to have fun, bro, not to get sparked up, bro. Fucking emotional sport gone wrong, huh? Damn. But yeah, I'm glad I'm not active no more, bro. What I see on the news, nah. I'm not participating in that domestic terrorist shit. The weird ass shit you got going on. Back in the day, there was an enemy, right? There was fools from the other part of town. They're from this. They're banging some shit over here. Those are your enemies, bro. That's it. Now it's just arguing over cheeseburgers and shit. You at the barbecue arguing this shit, bro. You can't even fight. Motherfucker got a big ass 45. Because you can't fight. Don't go to these hood parties, bro. Shiloh. Trust me, I seen the homies mom get ran over on 4th of July 2014. We was getting down with some food from Compton in Norwalk, outside of a party. We had 2 of them backed up to the thing, we were jumping them. One of them got in the car and ran like 3 homies over. Ba. He even nicked me in the leg. And I looked, bro, the homie's mom got ran over. Bam! She was all twisted like a pretzel. Like, damn, bro. And the homie had the strap, and his mom just got ran over. He ran in the middle of the street and just froze up. Like, he just seen his mom get ran over. He pulled out the strap and froze up. The car just took off. And that fool just staring at the car, like, with the strap out. Like, dog, what the fuck is going on? Bro, I'll tell you, shit could get real crazy quick. Like, shocking. You gotta know what to do, bro. You gotta spring in action, bro. You gotta realize, bro, that shit ain't no joke, man. You ain't got time to freeze up, but I seen him over freeze up, bro. And I seen the homie's mom get ran over and she passed away on 4th of July. And then I see all that shit on 4th of July. I'm like, dog, it just checks out, bro. Just stay off the streets. Especially with them fools from Compton. And East LA, ooh. I got all respect for them though, because I lived in Compton. All respect, but stay out of there. Stay out of there, bro. Trust me, I used to walk to school and get banged on every other street. Where you from? I'm from Norwalk, bro. Let me see your tattoos. Ooh, like crazy, bro. All right. Like they're trying to make sure, bro, you ain't, because they're going to spark you up. It's just that simple. So I tell people, I'm not shocked. I'm just like, why don't people don't get it? Stay at home with something, bro. Don't go to these parties, dog. Women, children, community activists getting hit, bro. We seen it. Fools ain't running up like they used to, bro. Where's you at? Bam. You know what I mean? There he is from a distance, bang, bang, 5 people for 1. You know what I mean? Because fools, it ain't the same, bro. Everyone wants to be noticed. You're like pushups. They want to record the crime. Because if you're not getting clout for the crime these days, you're not progress. To them, it's like that's your career. When they get out the pen, they got, oh, that's a Wooty Woo. He's known for, damn, your reputation's like that. Everything you say is gold. A real one, but really it's just stupid. You know what I'm saying? Andrew, Paul was handing, man. Big Javi, program time. What's up, player? Hey, you know what it is, man, but stay out them hood functions, bro. I wouldn't go to no hood party. I wouldn't go to eat. I know, with all due respect, all these little hood vlogs, all these little hood spots to eat, negative. I cook my own meat, bro. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Fools is lurking out there in the bushes, bro. It's, bro, over cheeseburger, bro. They got PNB Rock eating the cheeseburger. And they know who did, but it's just like, bro, anywhere you go now in LA, it's not even being scary, it's just being smart, bro. It's just knowing the atmosphere, the environment, the temperature. Check the temperature, bro. It's real fucking hot. Oh, it's quiet. All right, bro. Shit can get real loud real quick. Like that. You know? So, I'm just saying, for everyone, just stay out those areas, bro. Like, I'm being for real. Like, it's cool to stop by and, like, grab some meat real quick, maybe. In broad daylight. You know what I'm saying? The taco stand or something. But in the night, you got motherfuckers really jumping out the bushes, bro. Literally. The LA is dangerous, bro. But it's more like a crash out dangerous where people are in bushes now. In tents. They ain't rolling around no forums. It's program time, so. You know what it is all, player. You gotta get it. A little song, you know what I'm saying? Keep everything tight. I lost my balance, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Program time. Little 50 piece, man. You know what it is. 50 piece. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, bro. You know, don't be embarrassed to hit 10. You know what I'm saying? Don't be embarrassed to hit 10. I beat your favorite rapper with 10. You think your favorite rapper can do 10? It's program time, man. Now, this ain't the studio, homie. It's real life. You know what I'm saying? Program time. Nah, but happy Wednesday to everybody. I'm glad you guys made it, because a lot of people didn't. And then they wake up shocked. What happened? Well, look, you know what happened, bro. I told you. Shit dangerous. You think it's a game? You know what I'm saying? You think people are just saying that just to say it? No. But yeah, big homie, man. E56. Tony was handing. Not negative. God, Jennifer Villa. Program time. Buenos dias. Mr. K Nudie was handing, player. Now we're on that uppity up, man. Get up. Shake them sheets. Brush that grill. You know what I'm saying? Hydrate, stretch. Get in, man. You know, stay out of trouble. Prioritize your health. Prioritize your finances. Prioritize your life. You know what I'm saying? Prioritize your family. Prioritize your household. You know what I'm saying? Ego was. It's program time. Because I know some fools that put a lot of work on the street. Jail put their heart into it. If you did that with something positive, you'll be a superstar. But we're just wasting fucking time, ain't we? It's program time. I'm for real though, bro. Like you got some people proud and shit. Like when you get older, you realize, bro, you gotta be proud of something positive. You put so much effort in that negativity and you thrive, bro. There's some fools that thrive in that shit, bro. Banging. Programming. Like there's some fools that thrive in that shit, but they can't go to work. You know what I'm saying? They can't pay bills. They ain't thriving with their family. They ain't thriving with their health. But they're thriving with this street gang, you know what I mean? This group that's gonna lead you in the ground or behind the cage, bro. You putting the same effort in a career or your household, your health, things like that, bro, you're gonna be fucking great. So that's the thing, bro. We gotta start prioritizing positive shit, bro. Put down the strap, pick up the weight or something, bro. You know what I'm saying? Go hit the track. Program time. But yeah, that's what it is. Just try to do the right thing. Something that's gonna benefit you going towards in the future. And your health is gonna assist you going forward, bro. Footwork, cardio, energy, strength to go along with your wisdom, your work ethic, and so on and so forth. What else you bring to the table? Add it all together. You know what I'm saying? Program time. Sabu. Send mine, homie. From Belgium. Hey, bro, we played the other day, huh? FIFA? That's right, my G. You guys whipped our ass, player. But that's what it is, bro. Good shit. The USA fucking wet their pants, man. You know what I'm saying? Wet their cleats. You know what I'm saying? They fucking flooded their cleats. Hey, little clowner, I put in a lot of work back in the day. It's not worth it no more. It doesn't matter what I did, bro. I used to punk fools. Like, you can ask people that know me. I used to punk fools. I used to pull up on fools. I was real dangerous with the thing. But I went to a prison and all that, and my mind changed. You know what I'm saying? So, it is not beneficial. It kind of deterred me later on in life, bro. A lot of things I want to do, I'm like, I can't do it because of that, because of the work I put in. Like, so it ruined my life, bro. And I'm on a mission to correct it. I made a lot of decisions under duress. We make decisions when we're 13, bro. I got put on when I was 13, bro. I started hanging out when I was 11. Like, no cap. Real young, like real super young. When I got in my mid-20s, I'm like, I don't think the same as I did when I was 13, bro. So that's what happened. You got a lot of grown-ass men that think the same as they did when they were 15. You never grew. Mac Ryan, program time. And that's just simple. If you still think gangbanging is cool, if you still think the same as you did when you were 15, when you got put on, you're 40, 50, 30, you never grew. It's time for you to grow. You're going to die a kid. They're going to call you El Nino in the grave. It's a fucking soil. What's that soil? The nice one? They're going to put the nice one in there too, bro. And we're going to get together. I learned the hard way, bro. When you get locked up, no one gives a fuck about you, bro. And you'll find out the hard way, and everyone's human, bro. You can act like you don't give a fuck. I didn't give a fuck either. I pushed through it. But there was times in the back of my head, I'm like, bro, do I want to live like this? Do I want to be a nobody? Do I just want to do time and everyone just say, ha, that's what's up, whatever. No, I want to live life, bro. So that's what it is. You gotta grow. You can't think the same as you did when you was a teenager, bro. I used to rob houses when I was a teenager. Do I still do it? No. And some fools still think that oh, you're not doing the same thing, bro. You need to grow up, bro. You put all that overtime you put in the middle of the night, bro. You know what I'm saying? You need to go to a warehouse or something, bro. Get that feria, homie. You know what I mean? Take your ass to Vegas and shut the fuck up. Enjoy your life. How about smack you with some money? Mac Ryan. Man, fools is so emotional. Some fools are so, man, I tell you, gangbang's an emotional sport. Some fools are so emotional, you can smack them with $1 million and they'll still smoke you. Here's $1 million, bro. Enjoy your life. Have a great future, bro. They'll still smoke you because they're so, you know what I mean? They're like emotional characters. Everything that bothers you. You're having nightmares at night. You gotta kick them out the crib, bro. Get the fuck out of here with all that loud shit. All your little nightmares, bro. You did this to yourself. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it is. It's a mental health thing, bro. Fools that smoke you, give them an opportunity. Because they're just, I'm gonna change your life. Because you got your head up your ass, dog. I'm gonna give you a job. I'm gonna give you some money, bro. We're gonna get you right. They'll still smoke you. Because fools is emotional. That's what gangbanging is. Emotion. Emotional sport. Crybaby. What'd you say about me? You know what I mean? What? It's emotional. Just walk away, bro. Move on, bro. It's not that serious. Now, if someone comes up in your space, runs up on your friends, your family, oh yeah, it's on, bro. It's me all day. But arguments, come on, bro. But that's what I'm saying. That's one thing you'll realize. Some fools are so emotional. Have you ever looked at your homie and it's like, that's with the business and never just realized, like, are you just emotional? Are you just like an angry person? Because there's a difference, because I think we get that confused. Like, oh, this was witty, you know, this was active, you know what I'm saying? And then you get that confused with someone who just has mental health issues. They're just always angry and just snapping on everyone. I don't think that's correct. But that's how I think, though. I look at fools like they're J-cats if they do shit like that. People look at me like I'm a J-cat. So I look at fools as J-cats, bro. I don't look at it like you're with the business. I look, you need help, bro. They need to take you off the streets and put you in a padded room. You know what I'm saying? Not in a cage. Not in the 4-yard with the homies. In a padded room. By yourself. With one of them Ninja Turtle suits. Where they could induce you what you want, bro, every day. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it is, bro. You don't get caught up in the emotional sport. $50, $40, $30. $50, $40, $30. $20. Yeah. Bro. It's program time. Shake your sheet, man. Now the first one was 50, 40. Then we're gonna do 30, bro. I'm not too fond with the 20s, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, we try not to do 20, bro. You know what I mean? Just keep it up there. 20's still good though, man. 10. survive. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you don't need no gang, man. G. Williams program time. Like I said, bro, the politics get in the way. There were some homies that I wanted to, ooh, man, in the county and all that, in prison and all that. I just want, you know what I'm saying? To do handle my business on you. But I couldn't. You know, everyone's like, handle your business, handle your business. You just look at someone sometimes, like, I want to handle my business on you, bro. But you can't. So the rules get you all fucked up. You can't be yourself. You can't be the warrior you are. I'm the type of person that I'm a fighter and things like that, but I'm gonna do it on my own regards. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be when you tell me. Whenever I feel like I need to get off, I'm gonna get off. But that's in prison and jail, they tell you what to do. So you don't have that authority. So that's one thing that kind of separated me from the pack. I would say I'm more of a lion. I'm ready to get on the jungle and thrive. I don't want to be with the pack all day. I'm ready to go hunt myself. You know what I mean? Like I'm ready to go out there and get my own food. Everyone's like, nah, stay right here. We could get food together. I'm like, no, I need to go out there and hunt. I just got that mentality, but that makes you lame, I guess, because you don't want to follow rules. I don't know. So that's my story, basically. I just don't want to follow rules, bro. I want to do my own thing. You know what I'm saying? Like on a 50-50, if you get into with someone like an argument, you can just take off them. What? Doo-doo-doo. You're down. On the GPR, you do that and you don't do it right and your ass is on the line. So I didn't really like the rules. I didn't like the wait till you're told what to do. Nah, because in my head, I'm like, bro, I'm just a spark plug. Whenever I feel like it's going up. You know what I mean? Man, hell no. You ain't gonna grow, you're gonna grow in prison. You know what I mean? You don't want to die in prison, bro. So that's what it is, bro. It's not that you're scared, it's about being smart. If you got an opportunity to get out the shithole, the hole, why wouldn't you? Why are you just gonna stay in there like no one's asking you to tell on nobody, no one's asking you to do all this weird ass shit. They're just saying you wanna change your life, bro. Yes or no, bro? You wanna do better? You wanna program? You wanna go home? Or you wanna stay in here and act tough? You know? I'm going home, bro. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I did years in the cage. I did half my 20s, half my teens, in and out. That's a true story. You know, when you get out and you see the highway, you know, all that, bro, it's a different feeling if you ever been locked up, bro. It's easy to talk about it, and then it's another thing when you actually do years and you get out and everything just moves on, and you gotta restart all over again. You know what I mean? I just figured that out early. I'm just like 30 years ahead of some people. Everyone always ends up like that. You see all these 60, 70-year-old OGs are now on 50 yards because they want to go home, bro. They don't want to spend the rest of their life in a cell. It's easy to cheer somebody on. That's right, homie. Do that time, homie. While you're at home drinking a cold one, eating good food, typing on the computer. Hey, that's right, homie. Or on the phone, this is what it is. This is the program. Like, no. You think they want to go home, bro? So I feel like I just did it 30 years sooner, 40 years. I'm just 40 years ahead of some of my peers. A lot of fools I grew up with, they're gonna end up Taking a step back 30 years from now. I did it 30 years earlier. Tippy Ma. I got you, bro. Ten. 10. I know a lot of OG. Trust me, I'm ahead of the pack. I'm gonna be called the lame for 40 years. And then them same people are gonna say, all right, now I'm done. Yeah, we're just gonna be way ahead. Do it now. All the yards are flipped. Where are you gonna go? You're gonna have to be high powered, bro. They're asking for too much now to give up your life, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm not active no more. I'm not in the mix, none of that, bro. You know, I just don't want to do it no more. You know what I'm saying? I got tired of chasing fools around and shit, bro. There's some fools still out there, bro, that I used to get at. Like in a tough way. You know, like, it's time to hang it up, bro. You know what I mean? 211. Because there was years in my life where I was living on the street, you know, before I went to the pen. Years, bro, and I was giving my time and my full most effort, bro. I was always in the hood. I was always, you know, putting in work and doing it. And then I go to jail and I make better decisions later. And some of these same people were talking down on me, bro. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, it's just all cooked, bro, because you weren't doing nothing. When I was out there doing my shit, you was at home. Now I'm chilling because I went to the pen and you're still talking? Nah, dog, it's time to get a job, homie. Fools just do this all day. Oh, you mean to tell me I got locked up for years and you're still doing the same shit, bro? Doing this? Calling me names, dog, online? Man, you know how frustrating that makes me, bro? You know how bad I want to get at some fools, but it's not worth it. You have to control yourself, bro, because that's just gonna land you in jail or land you, you know what I'm saying? So it's not worth it. But there's a lot of people that I know that I came up with that are still doing this. And it's time to change. It's time to move on, bro. It's time to prioritize your health. That's the whole point of all that. You're hearing it from somebody who's been there, done that. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. I am her program time. Alex, Maxine, you know what it is. Sayat, Andrew, man. Yeah, God bless you. You know, do your, look into God. You know what I'm saying? Research Him. Read the Bible, read quotes, read whatever. I don't want to be disrespectful because I'm not really like too knowledgeable, but like read the testaments and all that. I've read some chapters and things like that, but I'm not like knowledgeable where I can preach. You know what I mean? All I say is to try to do the right thing. And that's the best way to have a good relationship with God is by doing the right thing and seeking to do the right thing, seeking to assist, and just trying to mellow out and understand and give chances and just trying to be a better person. You know what I mean? Because I think that's what God will want. You do the right thing. If you read the Bible, you go to church, and then you go commit crimes, you got to not commit that crime. It starts with that. It starts with the right decision here. A lot of people get baptized. you gotta make the right decision though. Now, you know what I mean. So that's start developing that positive mindset. Try to do the right thing. Nico Neo Media program time. How you doing, man? I said my G. Yeah, hey, Tippy Ma. Yeah, that's what it's about. And every day, bro, just a little something. Wake up with that, go to sleep with that positive mindset. Tomorrow, start generating the night before. But like tomorrow, I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I got to. You know what I'm saying? Just be positive and wake up and just be positive. And it's not always gonna work perfectly. You're still gonna get a little upset. Things gonna irritate you. But as long as you wake up with positivity and you push it, a lot of times you become it. You know what I'm saying? Through effort, you're gonna slip up. But as long as you tell yourself, you know what? I wanna be better, bro. I'm tired of punching fools. I'm tired of shit talking. I'm tired of lashing out. I'm tired of being angry. I'm tired of being stressed. It starts with you. You gotta be tired of it. You gotta be tired of being out of shape. You gotta be tired of being out of energy. You gotta be tired of being angry. That's where it starts. If you're not tired of it, you're not gonna change. You gotta be fed up with the shit. Just like when people drop out and think they're fed up, bro. It doesn't matter what you say no more. When people get fed up, like people, you know, with anything, you quit your job, whatever. Black Dollar Flair, you know what it is, man. Tony Guns, on call dumpsters. You need to go right there and MacArthur Park, bro. Start throwing them all in there. 50, 40, 30, man. What 2010? 50, 40 is 90, 30, 120. That's 150, bro. 50, 40, 30, 20, and 10. Yeah. So let's get it, man. That's a warm up. A little pump. You know what I'm saying? You gotta develop them pogo sticks. Even if they're hat pumps, just do them, bro. Fuck the talk. You'll get that strength in there. You're gonna do a full pump eventually, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've seen it. You seen Jack 5 do 100 straight push-ups. Halfway. Arms like bam. You know what I'm saying? Chest like woo. It should work, but you gotta do other things too. You know what I'm saying? It all come together. Andrew, it's a little something, you know? You're a little older, light workouts, a little more cardio, more protein intake, you know, hydrate, more yoga sessions, long walks, you know what I mean? Shit like that, a little lighter band, the band workouts. Keep that strength in there. Keep everything tight. You know what I mean? Yeah, everyone's different too. Prayed up. Program time. Prayed up in the building. Bob Boo J. You know what it is, man. Nah. Just during the day, man. Eduardo. Hey. Sober, bro. Hydrate, stretch, get in, bro. No drogas, no drink, no nothing in the morning, bro. Maybe some bud. That's it, though. Backed up by hydration and coffee, you know what I mean? but never in between sessions, you know what I mean? Program time. That's how you do. Nah, I'm more of an independent, bro. I've always thrived, like, I've always wanted to just go in there myself, you know what I'm saying? In the jungle and get busy. Big hobby. Program. Cause and then everyone be snitching and shit, bro. But no one wants to ride around, so everyone telling us shit. See, I can't even do 20s, bro. I gotta do 30s. I'm getting up there. 50, 40, 90, plus 30s, 120, plus 30, 150, bro. A little warm up. You know what I'm saying? 50 piece, 40, 30, 20, 10, but the 2010s is 30. I feel like if we just keep them over 30, if you get to a point where you can keep them over 20, 25, over 30, over a certain number and up, you're gonna get used to that. So the 20s is gonna be nothing. You're like, what? Because you're just constantly hitting 30s. And then you can grow from there. But I think that for the normal person, 20 would be good. 20 push-ups straight means that you're solid. Just build on that. If you're doing like 10, 15, you're struggling, just keep going, you know what I'm saying? But let's let you know, like, you know what I'm saying? But if you keep doing it 3, 4 times, if you're struggling at 10, 15 reps, you're gonna be able to do 20. If you do those 3, 4 times, you know what I'm saying? Consistently back to back, you're gonna be able to move up to 20. Do that for a week or two, move to 25s. After 2, 3 months, you're doing 30, 35 straight. You know, and you're working up, building up. So that's just, it works if you do it, you know. The consistency part, you know, that's gonna be key. You know, finding your groove. It's been real tough for me to find my groove lately, but it's happening, bro. And today we're back. You know, every time you come back, you're just back and just continue. You know, that's what matters. You're showing back up or you're quitting. Don't quit. If you need to take some time, but come back. Or do what you gotta do. Hit that gym again. You know what I'm saying? Hit that track again. Don't quit. You know what I'm saying? But people go through shit. So whenever you have time, so it's program time. You wanna be a pogo stick, man. Pogo stick, man, I'm telling you. That's what you wanna be. Bouncy, you know what I'm saying? Now, that's 200 push-ups though. We did them a little slow, but 50, 40, 30, 30, 50. And that's like coming back shit, you know what I mean? Program time. But just keep going, you know what I'm saying? We're trying to get back on those 50s, bro. we can do it. It's just don't do too much too, you know? Pace yourself. But yeah, program time. Shake your sheet, brush that grill, man. Yeah, pray. I am her. She's going through treatment right now. Who it is? Stay strong, you know what I'm saying? Stay strong. Yeah, one thing you can bank on at the end of the day is Jesus. You know what I'm saying? God. They'll be there, you know? That's part of that entity, spiritual entity that will be there throughout anything. I will never leave. You leave it, it will never leave you. Program time. But it's always available from my understanding, you know what I mean? Anytime you reach out to Lord God, find some peace, it's there, right? So that's one thing that's always gonna be there, bro, when you need it. You know, even when you're fighting that life case or something, you gotta pray. You gotta read the Bible. You know, I know a lot of people do that. He still accepts you. You know what I mean? And then when they leave, they throw it in the trash because they got their good deal. You know what I mean? I've seen that. He still loves you, right? Because he knew you were going to do that, right? He knew you were going to do that, but he still gave you what you prayed for or something close to it or made you feel like, you know what I mean? But he knew that you were going to turn your back on him when he gave you what you wanted, but that's how much he loves you, right? So that's the whole point. You can always turn to the Lord. And you should do it wholesomely, not just when you're in trouble. Do it today. You know what I'm saying? I find myself sometimes now like just trying. I'm not perfect, bro. Just trying to reach out. You know, trying to do the right thing. Trying to stay positive. Without having to get dipped into water and you know what I mean? What can I do today now to do the right thing and reach out and things like that? So that's weird. I'm not very religious or nothing, but I do believe. So, and and it's good to believe. It keeps you on a swivel. Sometimes believing it keeps you positive. It keeps that positivity in you, in your mindset. It gives you hope. You know what I'm saying? So it's peaceful. So that's what you want. In the street was all negative, so people go to church to get positive vibes, to not fight, to get help, to get wisdom, to not be confrontational, to learn how to progress and be a better person. Learn how to love thy neighbor. Learn how, you know what I'm saying? Shit that I'm learning about that I still don't know. Hey, I wish I had a SSDI check, huh? I wish. Program time. And Andres, How you doing, man? Hey, hopefully you guys are having a good day, though. You know what I'm saying? We're getting back in the groove of things. You know what I'm saying? It don't take too long. A couple sessions, we'll be right back into shape. You know what I'm saying? A couple sessions, then 50, 40, 30, 20. 25 on the bar with them 10s up there. On the pull-up, do a few sessions of those, and you'll be right back, man. Promise you. Docky, you know what it is, man. But hopefully everyone's having a blessed day. It's program time. Don't let time just waste away, you know? Happy Wednesday, man. We are getting big, man. Little by little. You know? We're getting our swole on, man. Swizzle. And I ain't talking about Lizzo. Ugh. Swizzle. We're getting that swizzle, not that Lizzo. Come on, man. It's program time. Your favorite rapper looking like Lizzo. We over here getting swizzle. BD Shackleford with Henry Player. How you doing, man? Nah, I stopped talking about the government, bro. Cause they get your ass, man. Now you think you got freedom of speech and they'll come snatch your ass up. Record a video, they'll put a video and say that was him, you know? You're at the store, you're walking in the restroom and be like, he went in there and see that backpack or something. See how he came out and the next day something happened? Yeah, it was him. You know what I mean? No, that's why I don't go out, bro. That's how they got old boy Kirkland, or Kirk. They sent him to the campus to do a job because they got him on camera walking up and down the stairs. And that's it. But they're saying that's enough, bro, to prove that you did it. The fact that you were there. Ooh-wee. Trouble. Uh-huh. Boom! They gonna be shaking. Swimming shit. Shabba! Program time. Yeah, that's all it takes, bro. The little 1, 2, 3, 3. I said 3, 3. 3, 4. My bad, bro. See, I already fucked it up. Try again later. It's program, but yeah, back them up. They gonna start swimming, bro. Uppercut. Uppercut 'em out of there. Hit hard. Hit hard, bro. Grown man punches. Not your emotional sport. Hard hitting sport. You know what I'm saying? To get a motherfucker mad punches, you know what I'm saying? Hit hard, bro. Put him asleep. Get them pissed off. Because they going to bed. You know what I'm saying? It's program time. That's how we coming, bro. But yeah. I get down any of them foods, dog. They put some money on it, down shit. What you mean? Give me a little training camp, bro. I'll take that shit serious. I'll stop drinking, smoking, everything. And they gave me a big contract, like 50,000 or something, to fight this fool. Man, I'll quit smoking, I'll quit drinking, I'll wake up at 4 a.m. and go to sleep at 7. And just diet and work my ass off. And go in there just full of energy and strength and power, knock his ass out. And bounce his head over the ground, bro. Straight up, that's what I would do. Straight up, I'll show up full of energy. Full of it. You give me an opportunity, put some money on the table, bro. See if I don't quit smoking and I don't quit drinking ASAP. And I work out every day. And I take my diet, bro, super serious. I'm gonna put him to bed, bro. Cause at that point I'm just gonna be undefeatable, dog. And I know it. So I drink and I smoke and shit. I got a lot of flaws. But like I'm saying, bro, I was if there was like a real fight and there was like money on it, shit. Right now I'm just cruise control, bro. We still getting it. You know what I'm saying? We won't stop. But there's a whole nother level. Of just straight savagery. Program time. But I mentioned like the money part because I'm broke. Shit. You expect me just to dedicate every day to working out? I'm broke. And I still got other shit to do to make money? Come on. I gotta balance everything. That's what I'm saying. If you put a big lump sum on the table, bro, oh shit. That's all I have to do is work out. I don't have to do nothing else. And I'm gonna get paid. That's what I'm saying. It's a different feeling when it's like it's gonna. But it's another feeling too when it's like hey, you gotta catch this fade and then you still gotta go to work and you still gotta pay bills and it's stressful and you still got all this shit going on and they still expect you to wake up and go every day and fight. Take away the financial stress and the stresses and then the guy can go and fight every day. But if you got all this stress on a person, it's very hard just to show up every day and just show out all day, knowing that when you're done, you still gotta go to make money and shit, go to work, and do other things. That's what I'm saying. You gotta be financially secure sometimes to do things like that. To dedicate every day of your life to just working out. You gotta be secure, bro. You can't have bills, you can't have all this over your head because you can't have all day in the gym. You gotta go to work. That's what I'm saying. If you're being compensated, it's a different mindset. Cause now it's like, I don't have to work. I don't have to do nothing but work out and go in there and fight. And I'm gonna get paid big money. Different mindset. Cause you're doing it for $1,000, your rent. It's cheap, it's not worth it. That's what I'm saying. It got to be worth it too. You can fight all day and be a tough guy. Is that benefiting you? No. You getting paid for it? Now it's benefiting you. Programs. And that's what I meant by it's a different mindset when there's shit on the line. Like, And then that's all you can focus on. And you don't have to worry about going to work and paying bills. You know what I mean? Or doing other things. So that's the thing. Everybody would like to work out all day. Excuse me. But not everybody can. Right? Because life is taking its course. So if you're Conor McGregor and you're rich and you're just showing back up to fight because you got to prove something to yourself, that's different because you sleep in the mansion every night. No matter what happens, you're financially secure. So it's a different mindset, bro, when you're secure and when you're not. I think you're more of an animal when you're not because you're hungry and you're scared and you're all these feelings at once. But once you become rich and famous, you ain't that fighter no more, bro, because you don't have to. You're not going into the fight saying, I need to win. You're saying, I'm just doing it for my self-esteem. And if I lose, oh well, I'm rich. So that's a different mindset. If Conor McGregor shows up in his fight and he has the mindset of, oh, it is what it is, I'm rich already, he's gonna get beat up, bro. That shit don't work. You gotta show up ready to fight. Like, you gotta have that warrior mentality. That's why he got beat up the last couple fights. You got too much money. Program time. So you better show up broke mentally. Because if you show up rich, that broke fool's gonna break you down. Because he wants what you got. He ain't sleeping on silk sheets at night. He ain't sleeping in a mansion, bro. He's trying to get a mansion. You already got it. So rich people got the game fucked up. That's why you see all these rich fools come back and get beat up. Because they don't have that same hunger as this broke guy who's just starving and angry at life, who just wants to eat and he's gonna eat off your plate. So that's what I'm saying, bro. Hopefully Conor shows up with the mentality of I'm broke, bro. Because if he shows up there with that rich mentality, he's gonna get knocked silly, bro. Because that shit will get you tore up. Entitlement. Because you're not working as hard as the next guy. You know why? Because you're entitled. And that's going to get you knocked out. Like in the Dustin Poirier fight where he knocked him out. And then you show up the next fight, and now he's angry again. And now he's just laughing at him like, bro, you were cool the other time and I knocked you up. You know what I'm saying? So you can't change like that. He should just kept that same. The entitlement got to him. He even said it. The money, it's like the fame. You're not as hungry no more. You gotta put all that to the side, bro. So if you put me in a cage with someone who got it and I'm trying to get it, bro, my head, bro, I'm gonna knock this fool silly. You're gonna find out where I'm from, like in my head, bro. Like it's going down. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna find out what Southeast LA is about, bro. In that cage, bro. You know what I'm saying? You just hearing thuds. Bam! Program time. But yeah. You know what it is, bro? Like I said, the entitlement will get you screwed over. We see it time and time again. Don't let that shit get to you, bro. Program time. Shake your sheet, man. Brush that grit. Hey, Jay Medina, program time. Hey, but in the UFC, Joshua, you know what he is, family? In the UFC, it's getting boring, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everyone just wants to show up and fight. Like, bro, I'm just here to fight. I'm not here to talk. Like, what do you do at the press conference, bro? That's why I like Josh Hoke. Cause that fool just starts talking shit, and these fools like, they get all like, you can tell they're emotional. Like, bro, if you was, if you were so confident, you wouldn't be all emotional, bro. Unless you're just angry like me. Unless you got issues like, nah, I'm just playing, bro. But yeah, that fool gets up there, he just starts talking shit. Like, this ain't like this ain't. They're trying to be too professional, and what they forget is that you're fighting. The UFC, everyone wants to be professional, bro. You're gonna go in there, and your job is to beat each other up. So all this, I'm just here to fight, man. Say something. This shit's boring. They go in there and they wrestle, bro. I like Justin Gaethje, All American, knock you out. Put All American hands on you, bro. You know that jiu-jitsu, sambo, whatever, bro. They got weird ass bow tie and shit, bro. He going to that face. He gonna drop that chin. Got Ilya Taporia looking like, oh my god. He look like he just got beat up for the first time in his life. They put the pretty boy in there with the straight chin snatcher. All bad. But I like fighters like that. Like, no bullshit. Go straight for your chin. All that dancing, kicking, and all this weird ass shit, grab it. Boom, 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 boom. Out of there. Out of there. Put him to bed. I love that shit. We need that shit back, bro. That's what we're missing in professional fighting is 10-second knockouts, first round knockouts. All this fifth round, I'm gonna take you to the distance. And Max Holloway is talking about he's gonna take Connor the distance. And Connor's like, bro, I'm gonna knock this fool out. You know how disrespectful it is for someone to say, we're gonna go 5 rounds. Bro, 1 round, I'm gonna knock you out. You know, I feel disrespected with all this 5-round talk. Like, we're gonna dance for 5 rounds, bro. 1 round, you're out of there. Straight up, bro. And I think that's what's gonna happen. Because of the disrespect. You know how disrespectful it is for someone to say, we're gonna go 5 rounds, bro. In my head, I'm gonna knock you out in 30 seconds, bro. It's program time. Well, yeah, shake your sheet. Tell him put some money in, bro. I'll go in there, bro. Shit, I'll bust the fucking. I'll go in there anyway, put some money in, bro. I'm not going there with none of these little tweakers. I'm not going there with no dope fiend. I'm not going there with someone with a chip on the shoulder. You know what I'm saying? Someone's looking for attention or something. Just try to get some money. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got time for no attention. Shit, try to get some fatty on them. Boy. Out of here, man. That's what you be. Now program time. Shake your sheet, brush that grip. 50, 40, 30, 20. No, it's 50, 40, 30, 30, 50. 25, 25, 25. 10, 10, 10. Long rangey. Dangerous. It's program time. You know, we'll get stronger, do more, but it's all about doing something. Because best believe a lot of people is talking, do nothing, but you can do something. So, hopefully everyone's having a blessed day. I appreciate everybody, man. It's program time. You gotta step up, man. Just a little bit. Nothing crazy. But be consistent. You know what I'm saying? Clocks. Get out there and get acclimated with the heat. Get used to moving around, man, on your feet. Stay away from the streets. Mike Larry. Casey. It's program time. But that's what I preach, bro. Stay out the streets, man. Stay out these functions. Stay out of East LA. Stay out of Compton. I'm only saying that because they're dangerous places, bro. They're beautiful, but dangerous places. Stay out of Norwalk. Don't listen to none of these hood vlogs that say, come over here and eat. Come to my liquor store and shop. No. Stay away from there. Okay? You see these hood vlogs? Mark a perimeter. Stay out of there. Okay, I won't be going there. Yeah, that's your hood. No. That's the bombest taco spot in the city. Oh well, I guess we'll never be checking that spot out. No. You gotta stop enabling them. You know what I'm saying? The taco lady's getting snatched up. You know what I'm saying? You can't. Business is not good over there. And everybody's fucking up. Like the little hoods, no one's stepping up and checking people. You know what I'm saying? You're allowing people to come in your hood and do whatever they want. And you ain't doing shit. That's the homie. Stay out those areas, bro. Give program time. Because motherfuckers don't stand for shit no more. At least back in the day, you seen the corn man get robbed or something, bro. Man, that's not happening, bro. What you mean? Now it's just, that's the homie. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Give vote. Sports mode. Acheron. Donna. Program time. Idol. You seek your first kingdom. You know what it is, man. But I'm being for real, bro. Stay out those areas, bro. Because at least back in the day, they used to check the foods getting at the corn lady and corn man. Now fools is just worried about breakdancing, bro. Izzy. It's program time. That's all people worried about now is breakdancing, bro. And rapping and shit. Letting the corn man get his shit. Like, come on, bro. Just stay out those areas. Chris Beast Mode, what's happening, playing? Been real busy, bro. But we should be able to come more often. Like, going forward, it's just like the last month, been just a lot of shit going on, you know what I'm saying? Had unravel some things, you know what I mean? Get things situated, and now got a straight path going forward, you know? Sometimes you gotta get past the traffic, you know what I'm saying, of life. Tippy Ma, D Nice, program time. Life is full of obstacles, man. Sometimes you gotta clear the lane, you know what I mean? People will clog the lane. It's program time. But yeah, no face, no case. You know what it is. Hopefully everyone's having a blessed day though. I really mean it though. It's good to go out, but don't go out like to these hood functions and shit, bro. It's starting to get real sad. Program time, D nice. Yeah, Izzy, you know what it is. Tippy, Mom, Maxine, everybody, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for tapping in, though. I'll be back on Friday. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I just missed Monday. So Wednesday, Friday, we're going to run that shit. If you guys want to tap in, man, I appreciate it, man. Raging. And everybody, man, hopefully having a good Wednesday. If it's not good, try to make it better, man. Remember, it starts with you. You got to be able to get out that funk, whatever it is. You got to be able to step out of it. No one's going to help you. And that's something we got to work on, you know what I'm saying? And understand you're going to be better for it. You're going to make the better decisions, knowing that it's up to you. And your decisions have long-term effects sometimes if you make the wrong one. So try to develop that positive mindset, man. Develop a routine that's going to keep you busy. You know what I'm saying? 310. I used to be, none no more, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm with the work business. You know what I'm saying? Or it's because I've already been through the struggle. I've already been in the system and shit, bro. So my mindset is I'm just trying to make it, bro. I want to get some money. All these fools are trying to go to jail. I'm trying to stay out, bro. You know what I mean? Different mindset. Everyone's like, let's do this now, bro. How about do some overtime at work or something? Oh, you're lame. 30 years from now, I'm still lame, huh? You need some money on your books, bro? Or what, doc? You run out of sopas, homie? Marlon, it gets real bad in there. But it is what it is. You can't stop what's bound to happen. The hood's always going to recycle. You're going to see people doing the same old shit you did. Worse. Now it's just worse. They're recording themselves. They're doing hood vlogs. They're talking about the crime that happened last week. Norwalk got a bunch of rappers now that are talking about what they're doing. Back then it was just one, Lil Cuete. Now it's a bunch of little rappers telling what they're doing the other day. Shit changed, bro. Back when I was out there, it was negative, bro. Negative. A lot of fools were like, take my face off the camera, dog. When you take a picture, everyone's like moving out the way. Now everyone's like, they want in on the picture now because everything changed. Now people want to be seen like I'm part of the mix too. Look at me. I'm active. Hey, over here. Active. Because now you can make money off of it. You see people like Lefty coming up and they're becoming famous because they're gang members, bro. That's it. They don't have no talent. They're not smart. They're kind of dumb. But they got the tattoos and they're active and they're from the streets. That's why everyone wants to be in the picture now. Because everyone's trying to be the next Lefty Gunplay, the next Sporty, the next Peso, because you can do it now. But what comes with that is self-incrimination, self-snitching, more knowledge of where you're at. Like, you guys kick it there? Okay, I got it. They kick it right there at that liquor store, right there, bro, behind the thing. Real ones know everything, bro. You don't think people analyze? Hey, that's that liquor store right there. Hey, that's that little spot right there, bro. We always pass by. Them fools be kicking in the cut right there. Whew. Ah, you gonna climb over the wall. Oh man, I seen it all, bro. Fools ain't just stupid. That's why these hood fly, everything changed, bro. Everybody wants to be seen now, which is good for people like me because I take a step back and I'm good. I can just live my life because everyone's just crashing out, bah, 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 making it look bad. And it makes you, when you step away, it makes you look like you made the right decision. So it's okay, bro. Because you just see it's sad. Everyone telling on themselves. But like I said, what comes with that is like less people are willing to do things too. Like some fools have so much clout and money, now they got a career. So they're not like that like they used to be. There's still some people like that. But it's not like they used to because a lot of people got shit to lose now. They're making money off this. We weren't making money off this. Back in the day when you was doing your thing, you wasn't making no money on social media, bro. Back in 2018, 17, you wasn't making no money on social media, bro. And you was on there, people was on your head for telling. Now everyone's making money, so it's good in the sense of, like I said, like you're more safer, I feel. You're still never safe, but I think in this generation it's more entertainment. You know, everyone's just looking for the moment he ran from me. You know what I'm saying? Vic program, but here and there you get them little crazy fools that are stupid, and they'll do it on camera. You know, so just stay away from all that shit and all, bro. It's not even worth it. This new generation got it. You guys are okay. You guys, they're the ones that are gonna get all these indictments because they're shooting the community activist and the nurse at the party and the accidentally striking the juvenile at the 4th of July celebration. Like, dude, you do a handful of those and you got the feds in your hood because they're gonna look at you like a domestic terrorist. So I don't want to be looked at like no fucking like that. I'm an American. I made mistakes when I was young. Don't judge me for the rest of my life based on what I did when I was a teenager or in my 20s. Jimmy, Jerry, Cherry program that 310, yeah. It's 2026. Who the fuck wants to be locked up? They're closing down prisons. Pelican Bay don't even fucking exist. The shoe is a 1 yard. Where you gonna go? Everyone's rolling over. You got older fools rolling over, if you get what I mean. Everyone's telling on each other. They got channels on YouTube spilling all the beans. Come on, bro. And I'm the problem? No. The internet's the problem. You got channels dedicated to the cause. Tell me now. You got channels dedicated to the homies or the higher ups, whatever. I don't get into that, but you got channels that give you details on the higher ups. Like, dog, shit is over. Shit is for TV now. 310. Well, they can talk, but I'm just trying to do the right thing in my life. You know what I'm saying? I stepped out the way. I don't owe nobody no money. I never put nobody in no situation to get hurt. I never got nobody in trouble. With my shit, I took my shit on the chin. I don't owe nobody nothing. You feel me? But when they see, everyone thinks that just because you get some clout or something, you're rich or something, or you just, bro, I'm broke. I'm still struggling, bro. Like, I'm living. I'm not broke. I'm not like completely broke, but I'm still working. But like, I think that just rubs people the wrong way. You know what I mean? Who do you think you are? I have fools tell me, hey, dog, stop saying that. Stop saying what? Program time, this and that. Like those. So you're gonna tell me to stop saying words? To stop saying to work out? You're gonna tell me to stop telling people to work out? To do something positive? That doesn't even make sense, bro. Do you get what I mean? Like people are always trying to tell you to stop doing this and stop doing something positive because to them you're lame or you don't deserve to talk about it or shut the fuck up, dog. It's 2026. People need to learn your business is everyone's business once it hits the internet. Everyone knows about your hood. Everyone knows who you are. Everyone knows who you're related to. Everyone knows where you live. Everyone knows your street you kick it. I'm talking about like these hood foods. You got foods with their hood on their face, and you tell them that's where you're from. They'll be like, shh, shh, stop telling it. Like, cooked, bro. Seasoned and cooked. My boy's cooked, bro. You got this shit blasted on your face. I'm from this city. Boom. Hey, that's where you're from? Shh. You snitching, dog. Shh. Was cut. You already told on yourself. Right? But it's still shh. Shh. Go get a job, bro. It's stupid now. Shh. What? Now you're from nowhere? Now you don't want reputation. Now I don't get it. Fools get it tatted all over their face, where now they don't want to be recognized. Now this is not where I'm from. I'll find a case. Shh. It's all over your face, dog. You need to get removed or something. Like, come on, dog. Some fools ain't got no. It's pure ignorance. To think that you're low key or think that you're doing something and you got that shit blasted on your face. This is where I'm from. Let me just snitch on myself. And then when you talk about me online, oh, that's snitching. Come on, bro. All people tell their story online, and then when you talk about them, it's snitching. Get offline, dog. Get offline, bro. It's like these hood vlogs, the hood vloggers or these hood dudes that go and they go on No Jumper or they go on these podcasts and you don't want to talk about your hood? You don't want to talk about the streets? You don't want to talk about politics? My boy, that's the only reason why you're there. You're not there because of your music. You're not there because you're a fucking actor. You're not there because you're super talented. You're there because you're from this hood. You say certain things that are catchy, and people are into that. And they want you to open up and tell us how it is in your hood. That's what they don't understand. Everyone wants to come up as a gangster. And I don't want to talk about it. That's why I always talk about the prison, the streets, because that's how I came up. That's how I introduce myself, because that's who I am, right? Someone who changed from that. I'm never going to shy away from talking about. We can talk about all day. I'm not going to close that door to you, bro, because I got knowledge. And I got a lot to give, right? And knowledge and things like that, experience. When these fools go up there and say, I don't want to talk about my hood. I don't want to talk about the streets. I don't want to talk about doing this and doing that. What are you doing up there then, bro? That's the only reason why you're up there. It's like Crib Mac talking about, I don't want to talk about my hood or 55th Street. Like that's the whole thing you're known for. So it doesn't work. But you get a lot of these hood dudes try to go on podcasts and try to talk how they want to talk. Like they try to give you bullshit and try to make you get entertainment out of it on what they're supposed to tell you. You know when someone's telling you what they're supposed to tell you and not being genuine and being real with you. We're gonna keep it real with you, bro. That's what we do. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna tell you what you wanna hear. We're gonna keep it real with you, bro. Hey, Amy, yeah. I don't shy away from a lot of things. I just tell them not active, you know what I mean? But I'm not gonna sit here and act like it never happened, or let's not talk about the streets. Let's not talk about jail. Let's not talk about what's going on the news the other day. And like it's all a secret, bro. Like it's like your hood's a secret. It's all over the news, dog. Like the Hefe shit. I'm not even a Crip, right? And his shit popped up all over the news. His business, boom. And then people start making videos and they're saying, stop snitching. How about you stop snitching on yourself? How about you stop getting caught in these stupid indictments, bro, and stop showing your face all over social media. And then when you get in trouble, you act like, stop talking about me. Gangbanging is over. These indictments will show you that. You got a bunch of fools, they want to be on No Jumper. They want to be on Haters World. They want to be on Fools Community. They want to be on all these podcasts, on what's that one called? Back on Fig. And they want to be on this, and they want to tell their story, and you know what I'm saying? But then want to keep it to a minimal, and then, like, nah, bro, you're there to tell your fucking story. Let it rip. Let it loose. We want to hear about what happened. You know what I mean? They're taken away from the streets. I want to hear about what happened to your homie, man. What happened that night? Come on, man. You really about this internet shit? Or you straddling the fence, homie? Because if you was really about this internet shit, you going to let it loose, man. Trap Lord Ross. That shit's entertaining, bro. Program time. Be it. It's just when you get these little hood dudes that go on the podcast and then they're like, shh, I don't want to talk about the hood. Like, what are you there then for? That's your talent. Lefty Gunplay never shied away from talking about the Sood. He never shied away from talking about his hood. He never shied away from talking about Pelican Bay. Everyone's shying away from what everyone already knows. Gotta open up, bro. It's starting to get real boring. The streets is like boring now. Like that's all you do is just get high, you get drunk, and you go to parties and argue and shoot. That's it. Program time. Lefty, he did his shit. You know what I'm saying? He did his business. You know what I'm saying? I give him that, bro. It takes another type of man to do shit like that. Pew. Program time. But yeah. He wasn't scared to talk about his story though, so that's what you need to do, just open up. No one wants to hear about the time it almost happened. It almost went down, you know, it almost. They want to hear about it went down, you know what I mean? Program time. I want to hear about that petty ass shit. And then they put the background music, you know, the sad music to give you like some feeling in the story, like, and someone just caught a fade at the end of the story. Come on, bro. A waste of a sound. You know what I'm saying? A waste of a song. Audio. Hey, yo, it's Lucky. The last time I was was 2018, bro. 8 years ago, Sporty was 12 years old. That's what he don't tell you, bro. That fool was 12 years old when I went to the pen. When I got out, he got put on. So when I went to the pen, that fool was like, he was in middle school. That's how young he is. And then when I got out, I think I put on 2022 or something like that. Like, I don't, I don't know what's up with these little kids, bro. All I know is that when I got locked up, this fool was like 12 years old. I didn't even know who he was. I was like, girl, I'm on my way to the pen, you know what I'm saying? And he's still running the streets. That's the difference between generations, bro. I don't know what else to tell people. That's the best way I can describe. You know, that's why I don't respond to certain people too, because how am I gonna respond to a kid? To somebody who's like 12 years old when I got locked up. Yeah, 18, 19, active. It took me till I was 25 to go to the pen. Or the 24, so. And then I did a year in the county, a county lid. These fools got a lot to catch up in the next 6 years, bro. They're at that age where I was. You know, when I went to the county, you know what I'm saying? And shit, I'm just saying, bro, like, this generation's like this. So, I'm just like 8 years ahead of them. And a lot of years in the system ahead of them. So, there's a lot to learn with a lot of these people, bro. So, I don't go back and forth. It's program time. Carson? Ken Carson? It's program time. Shake your sheet, man. Ain't no crying up in here, man. It's either you're doing it or you ain't, man. That's what it is. It's program time. I'm talking about your favorite rapper ain't getting it, man. All that propaganda you be hearing, man, ain't helping you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get up on your health, man. Hydrate, stretch. What next? You know what I'm saying? Put down that drink. Put down them pills, man. Put down that Nas. You know what I'm saying? That CC. For all the little fiends out there. It gets worse, bro. It gets all bad out there, man. They got that new shit they roll around. It look like computer cleaner. But it's Nas in there. And they roll around like, bro, they got so... Back then we used to have little tanks, remember? Now they got some shit you can fit in your pocket, bro. What the fuck? You don't even know motherfucker's high. He doing some stupid shit. You're like, look at this fool. You know, he got the little shit in his pocket. You can't. Back in the day, you knew who was getting high, right? You knew there's a tank, right? Oh, they're getting fucked up. Now they're hitting the corner. Program time. I seen a fool at a Ventura party. When I first got out, I was in a program, and I went into like a little party and shit. And you know, it was a little house party. I just walked in, whatever, started drinking, started grabbing beers and shit. Fools like mad dogging me in Ventura, like hitting me up. Where you from? Where you from? I'm from Norway. I'm walking around that motherfucker just like buzzed and shit, like with my chest out. I took off my shirt. I'm like walking around. Some fools like all drunk and shit. That fool hit his head so hard. He's like talking to me. I don't know how I started talking about this, but that fool's like all messed up. Oh, the Nas. But he was like drunk, and this fool like he just fell asleep and banged his head, bro, bad. Bam! On one of like the little cabinets. Dang. Yeah, I don't know why I started saying that, but yeah. I think I was trying to like belittle Ventura. I don't know. I don't know, bro. But they getting high now. No, I literally did that though. I walked into a party in Ventura when I first got out of prison. And just start walking around grabbing beers. And like, cause where I'm from, bro, that's what we used to do in parties, bro. That's not even no cap. I wasn't like snatching shit from people, but I was like just grabbing beers. But we used to do it at Norwalk. We used to walk around, tax the food in the front. They stopped having flyer parties in Norwalk. This is back in the early 2010s. You know what I'm saying? Before 2018 type shit. Before like 2015, when it was really cracking, shit got watered down after, you know what I'm saying? Social media, you know? Lo Cuate 2.0, 3.0. But, yeah. It was popping, bro. We used to walk around, snatch tanks. No, it was it's still crazy. But I know like at least 10 fools doing life right now. A handful of homies are not here no more. My brother, rest in peace. There's a lot of people that rest in peace too that I know. I just don't got them tatted on me. But we used to roll around snatching shit, all type of shit. It's different now. But now everyone got more. It's weird now because it seems like they got more straps now. Like we all have burners, but it seems now they got the long switches and shit. These little youngsters, bro, they got the long sticks, bro. We used to pull up with a 40 or 45. Now they're coming with the stick, the switch. You know what I'm saying? 20 shots at one. 10 people on the ground, like that. That shit is out, bro. I'm good. Because back then, they used to also walk up, right? Now they're shooting at the door. Gone, you know what I mean? You got community activists over there. You got the nurse. Her juvenile son hit the deck. All the members got away. And all you had to do was walk up. That's it. I say you don't do shit like that regardless, bro. But if you can do it, get your target. Because what you don't want is to do. I don't encourage it for nobody. I say you stay out of trouble. But I'm saying if you're going to do some stupid shit, you might as well do it right. You know? You might as well get your target. And then if you end up getting life in prison or whatever, at least you got your target. But if you did not hit your target and you hit some lady and her kid and you gotta do the rest of your life, you're gonna be kicking yourself in the head like a dumbass. You're gonna be acting all tough 20 years from now, and they're gonna be like, what are you in here for? Oh, I struck a kid and a lady. Okay, tough guy. Okay. So that's what you're banking on, huh? That's what you go to sleep at the end of the day and say, I'm with the business. You don't want that. You don't want that at all. But if you're going to do it, do it right. Right? I don't know how people live with themselves. Dog. You wake up every day and your victim's a nurse. Not your enemy, a nurse. So how can you sit there and act like you did something? You failed your mission. So you got one chance, bro. You do it right. And gangbang's emotional sport, right? So you can be end up dead or in prison or smoked out or calling shots, right? One of those four. But in no situation you can become rich and famous. That is, you better be rare. You're lefty. Then you're lefty gunplay then. You know what I mean? And a lot of people ain't. But that's, I don't know, bro. Lil Gibby program time. Was handling player. But ain't that, at least if you're gonna do it correctly, bro. Cause you don't wanna, at the back of your head, like, damn. You know what I mean? So, like when I was fighting life, I'm like, bro, I didn't even like, I should just finish the job. Like, that's in my head, bro. Because I don't want, in my head, I'm like, why am I going to do the rest of my life for this? So you start to like, if you're going to make it worth it, might as well make it worth it, right? And that's messed up thinking, bro. You know? You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't, but you might as well. If you decide to do something stupid and just don't do it half-assed, right? You know what I'm saying? But I encourage you to do the right thing. Janice. Brush your teeth, man. Shake them sheets. Watch your surroundings, man. Watch him. You know what I'm saying? Watch them. Program time. Don't watch them all day. Keep your eyes open, though. It's program time. Program time. Nah, but I talk too much, bro. You know? It's an emotional sport. Nah, hey, I said, man, thank you for tapping in, everybody, man. You know what it is. Friday, we're going to be back, though. 10 a.m. You know, I appreciate it, man. If you know, do a little something. That's what's going to help you in the long run. Being consistent. Doing something. Stay within striking range from elevating. You know, so at least if you're doing a little tip-tap workouts, you're doing something, so when it's time to step up, you're like, I've been doing something. And you're not just whooped out the game, you know what I mean? Trying to step up. And now you're overdoing yourself because you haven't been doing nothing. And now when you do something, you're just trying to lie. Now you're trying to do 30, 40 straight, and you haven't been doing nothing. So start with 10, 15, 20, consistently. So when you do go up, it's not going to hurt as bad. It's going to be a little easier. That's, you know what I'm saying? Just keep that up. Stay within striking range. But don't get too far out or you're not even in range. You need to take more time. So it's important to just try to be as consistent as possible. Develop that routine. Program time. T-Real, yeah, man. Now, but I know when I talk about prison, it pisses people off. That shit pisses people off because I know a lot. I know too much for my own good, bro. I'm one of those fools that just sat back and watched everything and learned like a lot and just like, you know, picked at people's brains, you know, OGs and shit in a respectful way. You know what I'm saying? Handle my business, program, and just do what I gotta do So I learned a lot. People seen that too. There's a lot of OGs that see you quiet. They see you work out. They see you're quiet. You're respectful. They'll gravitate towards you, bro. They'll start talking to you. Ooh, you start playing cards, whatever. Woo woo. You start hearing their Pelican Bay stories, their shoe store. Food's been done for 30 years, 40 years, 20 years. Like, you start hearing it all. This happened, that happened. Woo, 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 woo. Time and time and time again. You're there. On top of that, you're seeing what's going on. You develop this knowledge, bro. Experience. Game. Sticks with you. Like, I know what time it is, bro. That's some real shit. I don't think it's a joke. Shit. You know what I'm saying? I was real close to someone who was up there. I'm not gonna say his name out of respect, but he's somebody, right? And I was real close to him. That's all I'm gonna say. It was somebody, I was real close to him. He put me up on super game. Super duper game. Maybe a little too much in a sense, but I'm one that keeps my mouth shut when it comes to shit like that. You know, some real deep details, you ain't gonna hear it. Names, you ain't gonna hear it. Times and places, you ain't gonna hear it. On the yard, not time, no facility, no none of that. But or his city he's from, nothing. So big Medusa. But I've been laced up by one of the best to ever do it. Who's they? What on Mikey program time. You know what it is, player? Rutina. You gotta get it in, dog. Fucking big, I like that. How? Program time. Back on Swole Patrol, player. Back on Swole Patrol. You're not too far off. If you could do 10 dips, 20 push-ups, 5 pull-ups, 3. Solid. Okay, just build. You're doing less than that. Just one more every time. One more. Just one. You know what I'm saying? Just keep continue. Program. But there's numbers you can hit where you can know you're just solid. That's a matter of opinion, homie. And everyone got an opinion is different, bro. You gotta do what's right for you sometimes. What works for you. What I do know is I gotta stop arching my back when I do push-ups. I gotta like posture my pelvis and my hips a little more, level them out. So my back don't be all sore, bro. But you know what it is. And that's good, man, but in my opinion, the gangs are washed up now. Well, when you get older, you start looking at foods like, it starts to become funny because you've already lived certain ways and done certain things, right? So you hear about the county and catching fades and the pen and putting work on the street. Like, it doesn't mean nothing no more. child play. Like that's what we did. Like that's normal. If you ain't doing that in the streets, then you ain't shit. There's no more credit no more. There's no more credit for being active. That's what you're supposed to do. If you're active out there, there's no more credit, bro. It's either you're active or you're not. You know what comes with that though, and you gotta take it. There's no more success, or there's no more accolades, or it's all just, is this what you want or not? Are you willing to give your life to this? Because you got death and prison for you. It's simple as that, bro. We're not gonna sugarcoat shit for people. Act like you got a future in gangbanging. Act like them fades are gonna pay the bills. So that's what it is, bro. Do you want to waste your life or do you want to get it together? No one wants to hear about the success because it doesn't exist in the gangbanging world. Tired of it. And then if you do make it, you're gonna have to break bread, bro. And then again, half the motherfuckers are so emotional they don't know how to sustain. Like I said, you can smack with $1 million cash and say, we're gonna change your life, bro. Bam! They'll still get mad. What? Change my life, what? Because people don't think. You got a brain like that in the hood. That hood got pea brain, man. I grew out the hood. I outgrew my people. I outgrew everyone I grew up with, everyone that knows me, everyone, my family, I outgrew all of them. Everyone I used to kick it with, I outgrew all of them. I done put in more work than all of them. I outgrew all of them. It's time for me to sit back. You go put in some work now. You go to the pen. You be about that. We ain't got time for that. We've already done that. Program time. It's some real shit, bro. I don't want to hear about the gangster shit. Go do it already. We're gonna change our lives. And if that means being a lame, well, so be it, bro. Because guess what? I'm gonna be drinking cold one, watching TV, kicking back on the weekend, watching your ass on the news. Do some stupid shit. Acting tough. So that's what it is. I want to sit back and enjoy the show. I don't want to be the one contributing to the show like I was. I don't want to be the one people talked about like, oh, this was with the business. This was locked up. This was doing time. No, I want to be like you talking about the one doing time. I want to live like that now. I want to live like the spoiled brat, the entitled brat that just gets to kick back at home and say who's good and who's not. I want to live like you. I don't want to do time no more. Is that fair? That's extremely fair. Isn't that fair, guys? To say, I need you to put in some work now, sir. When are you going to step up and stop talking about me and my journey? When are you going to develop your own journey? You know what I mean? Because a lot of people say that, oh, you went to fire camp, you did this, and you ain't never even been to the pen. Or you have done 20 days in the county, sir. You know nothing but probation violations, vandalism, and possession. Motherfucker. Tired of that petty shit. Go in the county for 6 months and come out and tell me what's up, bro. I don't want to hear about 20 days. I don't want to hear about 40 days. I don't want to hear about your bullshit 3 months. I don't want to hear about I bailed out. We want to see it. 6 months of peace. 6 months is a cool minute. And that still ain't long enough. I want to see half of these fools do 6 months in LA County, bro. And see how you get out with that stupid tough guy shit. And I did it twice. I went to the pen. I want to see the little tough guys do it already. Do it, because I didn't give a fuck when I did it. I was all in. A lot of people just talk, bro. Do it already. Go. Go do 6 months. And then get out and act all tough. Say it. This is what I want. Do it. I bet you won't. Little clowner. I bet you be a changed man. Because motherfuckers ain't built like that. You know what I'm saying? 6 months. That should be part. That should be part of your put on. You should get your ass beat, and then they should send you to the county for 6 months. See how you fucking do. That's what they should do. They should beat your ass, and they should put you in the county for 6 months and say, and then get out and see how you like this, dog. You see a lot of fools get a job. Because that's how it is, bro. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's the tough guy shit that pisses me off. It's that wannabe tough guy shit pisses me off. Because it's the same fools talking all tough, talking about, I don't gotta go to jail. I don't have to do this. I'm a real one. I make money. I'll do this. All the time. There's always a big tough guy, big mouth over there. All of a sudden, I'm the shot caller. It doesn't pertain to me. I did time 40 years ago. There's all these excuses. Either you're with it or you're not. I don't want to hear it. Especially if you're retired. If you're retired and you're still in the hood talking tough, you're not retired. Let's go. You know what retirement is? You're done. It's full. Complete. You don't kick it no more. I got a family. I'm done. You still want to act like you're not like, oh, I'm retired, but I'm still in the hood. So you're still in the mix. You can get it too, bro. I'm tired of people. That's the mentality you gotta have. A lot of people won't do it no more. Is we got too much privilege out there. You got a 60-year-old man telling you what to do, and they dropped out. But they dropped out peacefully. Oh, I don't have to do this no more. But they still run their mouth and try to call shots. But they're 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Oh, I'm a family man. I'm an activist. I'm a community activist, dog. I go to work every day, dog. I retired, dog. And then they go around the homies and say, oh, writer's no good. This was no good. Man. You guys gonna pull out retirement, bro. It's me. In my world, no sympathy, bro. I don't care. You wanna be a tough guy? I'm gonna fuck you 7 years old, bro. You wanna be tough with me? You think you're tough? Bro, that's your fault. That's not how life works. Disrespect will not be tolerated. Scottish male. Program time. That's how I look at it, bro. I got all the respect for people who take a step back and stay out the way. If you want to act like you're like a homie in Delano, he turned his life over to the Lord. He's a Christian. But that fool became part of the mesa, where he started like becoming part of the mix and hanging around with the homies and calling shots, and now they give him position in the pad. But he's like this church dude, but he's politicking too. So it's like a weird situation because he'll read the Bible and preach, and then you'll see him in the corner politicking. Weird It wasn't until a homie from La Puente came. And that fool took the pad. They gave him the pad the first day he was there. That's how he knew he was somebody. He took the whole pad. He didn't like nothing he was seeing. That fool even told me, bro. He's like, this was the first one out the mesa, dog. This fool, like, what's up with this fool? He's in and he's out. 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 You're like a lot of these OGs out there. They're 1 foot out, but they're still, hey, this fool's no good. Hey, they're still trying to like be in the mix and tell you what to do and tell you, oh, that's no good. Hey, you shouldn't do this. But then they're a family man. But they got a job. But they don't do this no more. And then the next day is, oh, well, you in or you out? And I think you're in. Ah! You'll see a whole bunch of food. That's my grandpa. That's the homie, dog. It's a bunch of crybaby. Emotional sport, bro. You in or you out? Age don't matter, bro. I'm tired of these 70, 80-year-old men trying to act like you're still, you can put a foot in and then say, I'm retired. Hey, get this food. I'm a family man. Get this food. I'm a family man. Get this food. I'm a family man. Now, automatic removal for playing games, for being shiesty. Oh, you wouldn't want me running no yard, bro. You playing games, oh, it's over. That's Lil Cuete. He's in, he's out. You know what I'm saying? He's doing. Everyone will tell you, like Sporty, I'll say Sporty's a real one, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. He really be out there. I know some people he knows, like, and they know me. But Cuete, I know plenty of people that will agree with me. Like, that fool was never out there. Never. He's always been a studio gangster. Always. We grew up listening to his music. He was never on the streets. He was someone, he's related to people. He's official, but he's one of the fools that got put on when he was like 12. But his uncles and his dad and his mom and his brothers and sisters are all from the hood. So he's one of the fools that you can't touch, right? Like, he's one of them fools like, don't touch him. He's related to Woody. A spoiled brat. He walks around entitled like he could do whatever he wants, and you can't smack the shit out of him because his dad's Woody Woo, right? He's the type of fool that pisses you off. Rudy Mesa. He's the type of fool that makes you want to stop gangbanging. The person that walks around with entitlement, my dad's Woody Woo, I can do whatever I want, doing everybody dirty, but then when you touch him, everyone's after you. He's one of those lames, entitled lames, dog. That just, anything you do to him, the whole hood's after you. No matter if he messed up, he can fucking be a chomo and they're still gonna go after you. Because there's some people are just like that, dog. They just, that's the homie, dog. You don't want to know what I really think about people. David Chappelle. Bro, I'll piss people off, bro. They don't want to hear it, bro. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I know. Not what I think, that's what I know. Like, Cueta's one of the fools that got put on when he was 12. His dad's Woody Woo, uncle's Woody Woo. He can go around and spit at people and they're not gonna do nothing because his dad's like, don't touch him. Like, so they just teach you how to be a bitch. Like, they teach you how to be disrespectful. They don't teach you no manners. They teach you how to be fucking rude. They teach you how to just fail in society. You know what I mean? Like the opposite of what you're supposed to teach people, bro. You're supposed to teach people respect, dog. How to fight, homie. You get into it with someone, put them up, bro. How about that? You don't teach them to don't touch him. A lot of fools teach their nephews and their cousins that, oh, no one could touch you. You let me know, I'll take care of it. So you're teaching them how not to fight. You're teaching them not to fight. You're teaching them to call for backup. You're teaching them to get on the phone as soon as someone presses them. You need to teach them how to fight. That's what we're missing. Role models. Stupidazo programs. A lot of these fools act like they're role models to their nephews and shit, but you're just teaching them how to be a lame. What if they go to the county or something, they gotta catch a fade, homie, and their uncle ain't there, their dad ain't there, their brother ain't there, and they don't have a weapon on them? It's this. You see a lot of fools fold up. No, I'm good. Because uncle and daddy caught all your fades for you. Right? That's what happens when you fight for your kids, or you fight for your nephews, or you fight for your family members. They don't know how to fight. You're not doing them a favor. So that's loquete. Is that they didn't do him a favor. They taught him how to be entitled. They taught him how to disrespect people and there's no consequences. They taught him that you can do whatever you want, but guess what? Everything you taught him is the opposite, what you're supposed to be teaching someone. It's like you're setting up people for failure. Why do you think he's all screwed in the head? He can't find, he's trying to go at it with people online and he's not getting, no one's scared of him. You're not moving the needle because everyone knows you're a studio gangster, right? And that's what happens when daddy and uncle catch all your fates for you. And you got a lot of people like that right now. I'll catch the fade from my homie. Hey, don't touch this food, dog. Hey, that's my nephew, dog. Man, you better start teaching them how to fight. I grew up getting my ass whipped, bro. I got beat up when I was 12 years old by an 18-year-old, bro. If it was a senior, fucked me up, bro. Had me bloody and everything. Man, beat me up, bro, bad, bro. Tearing up and everything. I still fought. I caught this fool like 3 years later with the homies. He was riding his bike. I was like, ooh, hey, what's up? Pull up on this fool. Jumped out on this fool. The fool started running and shit, you know what I'm saying? But I knew, bro, shit gonna change, bro. Like, you remember me, right? Like, this fool got all spooked and ran and shit. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's one of those, dog. You get your get back, just keep fighting, you know what I mean? It'll be all right. I grew up fighting. I learned from it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I survived. But I got beat up pretty bad, bro. Some people, when your nephew gets a broken nose or he gets popped or you get the black eye, people, they pull out the weapon. You know, they pull out the strap. Let's go. Like, nah. That shit's gonna heal. Like, come on, bro. People, there's some scary ass shit we're teaching kids now. We're teaching kids how not to take a whooping and to pull out weapons. That's out, bro. You need to start teaching these kids how to fight again. Learn how to fight again. Make kids fight again, not pull out weapons. You know what I mean? A fist fight on the yard, on the playground, you'll get over that, bro. The black guy goes away. But when you start pulling out weapons, so we gotta start teaching the youth better, bro. Straight up. I'm just tired of this weak. Why do you think we got a weak generation? Because I seen it. I seen the uncle and the dad and the cousins catching the fade for the nephew. This last generation. Tell me not. It changed this last generation. I'm talking about between like 2020 and now. It changed. Like everyone's putting out weapons now. You notice that? The uncle is catching a fade with the nephew's op. I'm seeing that a lot. Like no one could take a black eye no more. Like it's the end of the world now. Like I grew up on black eyes. Bloody noses, busted lip, lumps. Grew up. Why do you think I'm hard today? I'm hardened. because I had to fight, and I'm watching all these people not going through the same struggle, and they're gonna end up weak when they get older. That's why you see a lot of just random shootings, just over arguments, because everyone don't know how to fight, scared to fight. They're used to people fighting for them. But that explains Cuete. He's just entitled, and he got pushed to the top. If I was, let me tell you guys something. If I was still active, I would have. None of these fools would stand a chance against me, bro. It's the fact that I'm not active. They got a chance. That's what's like keeping them afloat. Aside of that, they won't stand a chance. You know what I'm saying? Because we're new with the generation, bro. So if I had the streets or whatever, bro, we had that shit locked. I know it. I will own Norwalk. If I was still in the streets, I would own that shit right now. I'm just not. You know what I mean? And people know this. Don't get it twisted. If I was still active, Norwalk is mine. Mine. Believe that. It's just certain levels now in life. I'm not on that tip no more like I used to be. If you guys would have seen me how I was, woo, super turned up, bro. Turned all the way up. No bullshit. Crashing out. But I'm not a crash out no more, so. And that's good. That's a good thing. But that's all they have is the streets. Take that away and they ain't got shit. We don't have the streets. We just got people, you know? We get support from people outside the city. You know, nobody supports me in Norwalk like that, bro. Everybody hates me in Norwalk, bro. And they love Cuete. You know what I mean? What the fuck? Doesn't make no sense, homie. I was the one out there. But they look at my face and they're like, no, you weren't. I'm like, bro, whatever, though. It's programs on. But yeah, thank you for tapping in, man. Talking a lot, but Gletcha. But I know everybody, you're gonna laugh when you see your homie, your ex-hotel, and titles and shit. You're gonna be like, Ryder was talking about that fool. So you think about me when you see that, when you see your homie acting all hard, and he just be getting babied by his family. Just picture me, bro. Just know I'm laughing. Just know I'm fucking laughing, dog. That's exactly what I'm talking about, that spoiled brat shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't with that spoiled brat shit, bro. But if you see somebody and they're all entitled, walking around like they ain't got, man, just laugh at them, bro. Those are the main ones that ain't gonna do nothing, bro. Their family members are gonna do something. So just don't worry about them. Stay out their way. Don't even engage with them. All they're gonna do is say, what? What? They're gonna get on the phone, hey, bro, this will fucking disrespect you, man. Fuck out of here, dog. Fucking crybaby. Fucking scary ass fool. You know what I mean? I can't stand people like that. And I can spot them out too, bro. Entitled. Daddy's wooty woo. Man, get the fuck out of here, dog. You just want to be part of the mess out just because. I got that coming, dog. Shut the fuck up. Why you go put in some work or something? Shut your ass up. Go to prison for life already. Shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Now I'm a programmer, man. We're going up. I adapt to the situations though. Real cool, real respectful. I ain't having no disrespect, bro. I ain't having none of that. So, but in there, if you're respectful, you run your program, you'll be alright, bro. Excuse me. Thank you. I appreciate it. Pardon me. Excuse me. Good morning. Just little things, bro. Just stay in your space. No, just bumping into people. No, just mad dogging people. None of that high school shit. None of that high school shit. None of that juvenile hall shit. None of that. I'm in the mall. What are you staring at? None of that. None of that. Zip it. The most hardest foods are quiet. They're in the corner reading a book or something, writing or working out, or on the phone or something. Like all the little loud food, man, they'll be the first one to get DP, bro. The quiet foods you got worried about. Everyone's cracking. So Jaden, hey David Chappelle's program time, man. David Chappelle Senior. Dave Chappelle, my bad, bro. I keep cooking your name. You know what it is, player. But yeah, hopefully everyone's having a good day. Nah, I'm not saying there's fans, but there's just people. You guys are people. You feel me? You just tap in when you need to, or when you want, or it's like a quick thing, or you know what I'm saying? Whatever, bro. I don't put people in categories as fans. I'm not rich yet. When I become rich, I'll call you a fan. You know what I'm saying? Nah, but you know, people with fans are rich. That's what I'm saying? Cause fans pay. Fans donate, bro. Fans contribute. Fans assist. Fans support. Like buttons. Bang, bang, bang. You know what I'm saying? Program time. Hey, Obi-Wan, you know what it is. But yeah, just next time you see someone on title and shit, you're gonna think about this, bro. What I told you. You're gonna realize, bro, like this is bullshit, bro. Ain't nothing in it for you. Everything's in it for him. The entitled guy. You're doing it all for the homie son. If you think about it, everyone's putting the work in the hood, doing this and that, and it's all the respect and all the donations and everything is going straight to the big homie son. So that you don't like, that just walks around like with his chest puffed out, never has to do nothing. So that's how. At that point, you're gonna realize, okay, I need to just get a job or something. A little moco. It's program time, man. You know what it is, bro. I don't want to see nobody in a bad position in their life, bro. I seen and I got respect for people, bro. The truth is the truth, right? There's a lot of people that I respect that are doing time and are with the program, bro. But me being out here, being able to communicate, having that experience, I'm gonna say, don't do it, dog. It's just straight up, because I know a lot of solid people that just got caught up and they were there, and now they're just locked up for us. They're like cool people, bro. So there's a lot of good people getting caught up in the mix of bullshit. So, you know what it is, man? Lil Moco program time, government username. Muffle moves, but I got respect to a certain degree, bro, for people who are really like that don't just talk about it or entitled. There's a certain level of respect there. I still have. I just don't respect people that just, you know, what it is, man. Trolls, no trolls. Hey, you ain't got no trolls, you ain't doing nothing, bro. Hey, trolls are good for the algorithm, man. Just like the support, it comes hand in hand, man. It's like cardio and strength training, you know what I'm saying? They both come together, bro, make you better. So if you got 20, 30, 40 trolls, 10 supporters, it's 50 people. The trolls engage, that's engagement, it pumps you through the algorithm more. So no, they stole my flow. They stole my style, bro. The new rappers in New York stole my style, bro. They were wearing black and white LA hats. They were wearing the black and white bandanas, bro. You were wearing that before, bro. You was wearing the New York hats and the P hats. They they said that he's the new Ryder G, and that fool fucking started fucking. I'm like, damn, bro, really? Oh shit, bro. The Sporty took a piece out of my playbook, man. That fool learned. He's like, ooh. Because before they were scared to rap, and Nora could get laughed at, bro. And that's just the honest truth. I think I busted down that door. I think that I think that people laughed at me so much that it gave fools confidence. Like I could be the next rapper. Like, look at this fool. Like they're laughing at me, and I know they're laughing at me, bro. So I think that gave people confidence to step up. Like Sporting them, get in the studio and start dancing. You know, he's doing his little dance moves and shit. Because, and that's a good thing, but before you get laughed at, they'll be like, bro, and Norks were racist, bro. Norks were racist like East LA. They're gonna say, oh, you're acting like this, or you're acting like this, or you know how it is in the hood. Now it's like they're just doing it as normal now. It kind of sucks. It kind of makes me angry because I wanted to be a rapper when I was on the streets. And they used to always tell me, no, 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 no hood vlogs, no taking pictures and no videos. I went to prison, got out, and everyone's taking pictures and making it famous. I'm like, bro, I missed my opportunity. And I had the whole plan. I wanted to do this way back then. I was held back, bro, by rules and politics and the homies. And they just like, and now you got these new fools coming up and they're just dancing everywhere. Like, that could have been me. You know, I could have been dancing all day, making money, acting all the time. But I think I opened the door, not like I'm somebody, because I'm nobody, bro. I'm still learning, I'm growing, and I'm still broke. But what I'm saying is, it opened the door to where people felt like we can do this, like we can get numbers, like Norok is known. Let's rap, let's make videos, a hood vlog. It's on the map right now. Southeast LA. You never heard about Southeast LA, bro. Before I came out, you did here and there. But before I came out representing the shit out of it because no one else was. I had all LA hat and everything because that's where I'm from. And a lot of people weren't doing it. So I'm like, I'm gonna do it. That's my thing. And that's how I am. It wasn't paying off to rap. So I gotta do other things, bro. That's all it is, bro. I can rap. And I could do a pretty good job. I'm not the best, and I need better equipment, right? I need help, right? But I'm saying, I think I opened that door in a sense to where they felt comfortable. A comfortable door, not a financial door. I'm not saying that, and I'm not saying I'm famous. No. What I'm saying is they see me go a little viral, and they're like, and everyone's laughing at me, so it gave them confidence to get in the studio and say, what can I do? And look at them now, they're dancing, they're doing, Norok is opening up and singing. So, and that's good, bro. But one thing about Norok is real gang related, and they're real Hispanic, like it's predominantly Mexican, bro, so it's real racist in Norok. So it's good to see them open up to hip hop. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say. I don't like saying the blacks or the brother. No, it's good to see them open up to hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Because it's entertainment. But I remember when they used to speak down, bro. Oh, you're acting like you're black, and you know all that bullshit, weird racist shit. But now they're opening up, so good for them, right? But I think that I paved a little lane there for them to just take off with it, you know, and that's good. Here's a torch. Go ahead. I'm not even out there like that. You know, you can just run with it, bro, and you're just gonna crash into the wall, bro, because you still got a lot to prove. I don't got much to prove. I got a lot to say. And that's the difference. I've already been to these places, bro. So I got a lot of experience, so I'm telling my story now. So it's different when I'm on the track. I'm telling you what's up, what it is, what time it is. I'm getting the clecha, all that. I'm not telling you what I'm doing today and I'm outside. And I'm not, no, that's them. No, I've already been there. Different stages, bro. That's why I say, can they last? Can these rappers that are active last? Because sooner or later you're gonna have to. They're either gonna tell you break bread, or you're no bigger than the program. You got to put in work. Unless he's entitled. I don't know. I haven't been around like that. You know, unless he's one of them foods that you can't touch. You know what I mean? It goes back to what I'm saying. Programs, huh? Hey, dude, bro, they caught my style, man. What you mean? False propaganda couldn't stop me. Then you copy my style. I'm fucking with you, bro. That's good though. I like seeing people open up, bro. I hope that these new rappers can, like Sporty. I hope that he can make a career out of his rap music and not just throw it all to waste, bro. I hope that you actually do something with your career and you don't let the stupid ass fools around you make you put in work. And because that's all they know. That's all they know, bro. Trust me. I know some fools are straight dumb. Like all they know is work, 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 work. And not work like make money. They just know work, 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 work. Like you gotta don't surround yourself with computers, with robots, with yes men. You gotta surround yourself with real ones, like maybe some older fools or something. Like all the little yes men, people that got shit to prove, separate yourself. Especially if you're becoming something like Sporty, right? You got 20 some thousand followers, subscribers, almost 30. He's growing, growing. Now, can you sustain? Are you gonna commit a crime? Are you gonna be forced to put in that work that's gonna get you the life case? Are you gonna end up getting shot again? That's what I'm saying. I hope that he can. He's already finding success. I hope that he can sustain it. Because in the Chicano rap world, sustaining success is really hard because everyone got their hand open. What you got for me? What you got for me? What you got for me? And then they put you in situations where you're gonna lose everything. And then the response to that is, this is what it is. So hopefully he don't get caught in that trap of the streets of Norwalk. Because you'll find your ass in a cold ass cell, being interrogated. You know what I'm saying? Eating, going from steak to boiled eggs, bro. And tasteless oatmeal. Like that. Your life will be ruined like that if you make the wrong decision, bro. So that's what it is. I wish success on all these foods, dog. But can you sustain your success? You know, as soon as DJ Flip, he made Tommy Guns famous. He made Sporty famous. He made a lot of these fools famous. And then he does a collab with the Northerner. And now these fools are quick to, nah, we ain't fucking with you. But the thing about that is he's the one that made you. So how far are you gonna go in your career if you're just cutting people off that are helping you? You're not gonna get very far. Politics is gonna ruin your career. That's what I'm saying. Tell me now. But I'm telling you, man, can you sustain? Anybody can make it. You know, but that told me a lot right there. When they cut DJ Flip off because he did a collab with the Northerner. This is the entertainment business, dog. You want to cry about collabs? You want to cry about an engineer, executive producer, producing music, and that's gonna rile your chonies up? Come on, dog. These fools crybabies. Oh, you're working with that fool? He made you who you were, though. Ungrateful motherfucker. That's all I see. Gangbanging makes you ungrateful. You stand by these rules and these policies, and you just become ungrateful to the hand that feeds you because of the rules. They start biting every hand that feeds them because they're supposed to. That shit's gonna get your career fucked over, bro. That's why no one wants to do business with gang members no more. Because you bring all your homies with you. And they don't want to sign your homies to a contract. They want to sign you. And that's the problem with a lot of these fools. Shiloh, program time. Is that everyone tries to bring the hood with them or the politics. They don't want to, they think these executive producers want to deal with your bullshit? You think they want to deal with the rules and your policies and your procedures and your fucking stupid ideology? They want to make money. That's why I say, can you sustain? And that told me a lot. You know what I'm saying? Program time. And you gotta have character too. You know what I'm saying? Say less, program time. I don't know, bro. But I'm talking a lot. We got it indo, man. Indo, not outdoor. So, but yeah. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. You know what I mean? That's all I seen. You know. We always sustain, man. Sustain. That's the key word, bro. Sustain. I do hit legs, bro. Tomorrow I'm gonna hit legs. Stretch, squat, walk. Program time. Well, we've been getting it, man. Hopefully everyone's having a good day. You know. Hey, but I'm about to get up out of here, bro. Hey, Friday, man. Friday, tap in, player. We got it in, bro. Sustain, man. Sustain, man. You gotta sustain. Bro, I talk too much shit, bro. I probably said too much. They're gonna flag this motherfucker. I said too much FUs, beat them up. I said too much, like, put me to sleep. You know what I'm saying? B word this and punk that. And, man, program time, man. My problem is I got financial problems. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no like other type of problem. I just got financial problems. That's program time, man. But look, nah, no acting like nothing, bro, in a jumpsuit player. But yeah, thank you for tapping in. Friday, man. Friday. Uh, hopefully you guys are still here. You know what I'm saying? And you don't get caught up in that trap. You know, because we'll still be here. We're not active, bro. It's all the active, I don't know, you still be here. I just don't know, bro. Okay? Let's not act like tomorrow's guaranteed for you. Yeah, everyone walks around like tomorrow's guaranteed. Oh, I'm active. Yeah, it might be your last day active. Yeah. You don't know. I know plenty of people stepped out. That was the last time, bro. So, don't be active. It's program time, Jaden. And one thing you guys are gonna get from me is I always speak the truth, bro. The streets is dangerous. There's nothing good about it. The hood is nasty. There's no success, and you will get smoked if you're out there. I know people are like, "Shut up! You're doing too much." It's dangerous, but not that dangerous. Yeah, until someone gets smoked, then it's like, yeah, listen to you, huh? Yeah, all right. Yeah, we ain't listen to you. Program time. But yeah. And don't let everyone say, every time someone says, come to my hood, eat over here, shop over here, man, they just want to rob you, bro. Fuck that. Fuck that shit. You know it's a setup. I thought you said Conor McGregor, man. I was like, what? Nah, but thank you, bro. Hey, Lumed, it's program time, man. Friday, bro. I'll be back, player. You can mess with me, bro. I ain't got no entitlement. You know what I mean? No one's gonna call you on my behalf. I gotta fight for myself, bro. Hey, but yeah, hey, have a good one, though, man. I appreciate everybody. Program time. Shake your sheet, brush that grill, man. Get some. Hey, Connor, that's your name, bro? Connor Murphy. Murphy. You don't want that last name, Murphy, man. Are you good over there, Murphy? Nah, but yeah, man. Shad. Program time. Hey, Jay, y'all about to get out of here, player. Get some though, man. We got it in, bro. Push up this, pullups, man. Friday. Going up, man. But yeah, thank you, man. Have a blessed day. You know what it is, man. Program time.